Started off very well as a team. You know, we had a great first quarter, but from that point on, they were the better team, and that's why they're the champions in 2014.
And to follow up, obviously you have a very big decision coming up. How will this game impact that decision, and what do you think your potential timetable will be on your decision?
I haven't even really thought about that just yet. Not disappointed in any of my teammates. Just wish we could have came through. Played a better series, but obviously we ran up against a better team this year, and I haven't even thought about it yet.
Michael over on the left side.
Dwayne, you gave the Spurs a lot of credit for what they were able to do to you guys, but what was the biggest difference for you physically in this series versus what you did in the conference finals against Indiana, where you seem to have your game?
Nothing. Just struggled a little bit. As I told you guys, I'm never going to point at anything physically. I felt fine. I just struggled a little bit offensively. Wish I could have did more, but it's the nature of the game, so nothing physically at all.
Greg in the back left.
Hi, LeBron. You came to Miami, obviously, to win as many titles as you can. Do the Heat have, Wade, Bosh, everybody, do they have enough in the tank to win more going forward as constituted now?
I'm not even nowhere near at that point. We went to 4 straight finals in 4 years, and we're not discrediting what we was able to accomplish in these 4 years. We lost one, we won 2, and we lost another one. Take 50%, in 4 years, in championships any day. Obviously, you want to win all of them, but that's just the nature of the game. You win some, you lose some. You just got to come back the next year and be better as an individual, as a team, and go from there. But I know me and D Wade and CB, not proud of the way we played. And all 3 of us, that's the last thing we're thinking about is what's going on this summer.
And just a real quick follow-up, did you notice by chance the swirling? I mean, even Chandler Parsons was talking about what you were going to do this week. Everybody's been talking about you and Carmelo. Have you heard that stuff? What do you think of that stuff, whether you've heard it or not?
No, I haven't heard it. It really doesn't matter to me what people say at all.
Over here on this side, Jason.
LeBron, in those first 6 minutes, was that the kind of basketball you were hoping for, and did you feel at that point like you guys were going to be able to make a stand tonight?
Just wanted to try to inspire my teammates, and came out very aggressive, made some shots, got to the free throw line, tried to inspire my teammates to try to get a win. Obviously, I ain't do enough.
Chris Bosh described this as the Spurs as the best basketball team he's ever played against. How would you characterize what you ran into in the finals?
I would agree. They were a much better team. That's what team basketball, and that's how team basketball should be played. It's selfless. Guys move, cut, pass. You got a shot, you take it, but it's all for the team, and it's never about the individual. And that was the brand of basketball, and that's how team basketball should be played.
Third row in the center.
Simone Bridges from Black Sports Online. LeBron, as a leader of this team, what do you tell your teammates, specifically the younger ones and the new ones, about dealing with a loss like this, and how can they help you in the future?
It's hard to say anything. Everyone is going through their own emotions right now. Everyone deals with it a little differently. For me, I keep my head high. I understand the position I've been able to put myself and put this team in since I got here. So, my head stay high, and I'm going to stay positive and, use this as another opportunity to get better next year. So, but everyone is different.
Spears over here on the right.
Mark Spears, Yahoo Sports. For both of you guys, what have these 4 years meant, being together, playing together, off the court, all that? What have these years been like for you guys, and is it what you expected or more?
We didn't know what to expect. when we decided to become teammates years ago, we just knew that we felt as individuals that we could do it, that we can put our egos to the side and not care about the individual part of the game and become a great team and become two leaders of that team. It's been a hell of a ride in these 4 years, and when we decided to play together, we didn't say, okay, let's try for 4 years. We said, let's just play together and let's see what happens. And we've been successful in the sense of what we tried to accomplish, and that's going to the finals, and we did it. We would love to be 4 for 4. It's just it wasn't in the cards for us to be that. But, we have no other reason not to be proud of each other for what we've accomplished on and off the court for these 4 years together.
And LeBron, what are your thoughts about what you've learned over the years from management, coaches, just how the organization has treated you?
I play for my teammates. Every single night. I don't really get involved in management and all of that. That's not my job. I play for my teammates. I try to lead my teammates. I try to inspire my teammates, and I let guys do their job, and I do mine.
Last three in the back, Jason and Chris over here.
Mike Benson, AP Radio. For both of you guys, Kawhi Leonard's the Finals MVP. Will you talk about what you saw from him, especially over these last 3 games, how much he's grown from last year?
Very efficient. He's very efficient. The first 2 games he didn't play so well. I thought he attacked more in the last 3 games. Shot the ball extremely well. Every year you gain more and more confidence. Guys, give you confidence, and he played extremely well.
Yeah, he just played free. You could tell after the first 2 games, it seemed like Pac or his teammates went to him and said, just play basketball. And he not only took what the defense gave him, he took what he wanted at times as well. So, he's a young player who's grown up in this league. Everyone, knows he's what Coach Pac said, he's the future of this team. And he did an unbelievable job of playing the role they needed him to play.
Jason, then Chris.
LeBron, you said in February you couldn't picture yourself leaving Miami. Do you still feel that way?
I would deal with my summer when I get to that point. Me and my team will sit down, we'll deal with it. I love Miami. My family loves it. But it's obviously, right now that's not even what I'm thinking about. You guys are trying to find answers. I'm not going to give you one. I'm just not going to give it to you. So, when I get to that point, I deal with it. And, when it gets to that point.
And how do you handle this loss at this point in your career compared to the other 2 times when you lost in the finals?
First time I lost, as a team, we're excited to get there. We were more excited to get there than to win. Then obviously we'd have loved to win that game, win that series, but the Spurs were more dominant than us. They were more seasoned. They had been there a few years, and they took advantage of our youth and inexperience. 3 years ago, our first year here, that was more hurtful than this one. In the sense of, we had put so much into it. We was going through so much, and, that Dallas team, was the better team in that series as well. Obviously, they all hurt. This year, they dominated us from every facet of the game, offensively, defensively. So, they all hurt. But I've been able to be a part of 5 of them. And I would love to sit up here and say I was 5-0 in them, but I'm not. I'm 2-3, but a lot of guys don't get this opportunity to even compete for a championship, and I've been blessed to compete for 5 of them in my 11 years.
Chris,
so
last
far.
one in the back right.
Chris Broussard, ESPN. If you guys do return intact next season, the big 3 and a few other players, what do you need to add, change to beat this Spurs team if you were to meet them again?
I don't think it's just the Spurs. It's the whole league. The whole league continues to get better every single year. Obviously we would need to get better from every facet, every position. It's just how the league works. The Spurs continue to get better. Obviously they kept, those 3 guys intact, but they continue to put guys around them high basketball IQ guys around him, high energy guys around him that fit into the system of what Pop wanted to do. So obviously it's not all just about the Spurs, it's about the whole league. The whole league is excited about returning the next season, and we see what happens.
Thank you both.